Hello everyone and welcome to the second generation of the programming without coding technology software. Today we will create our first program using this tool. At first, we can use the mouse or we can use the keyboard, but anyway we will start using the mouse. To start a program, double click on basic program component. This component create like some comments for us that our program starts by loading some files, having statements, functions, and classes. For now, it does nothing. If we run the software, we don't see anything in the output window. And these steps are generated from one component, so the time dimension just show it in one time. Now we will start by printing some message on output window. Say, for example, hello world. Click on print text, double click and type like I love programming. When we type our text, we can select if we want to print just literal or an expression. Expression where we can mix between strings, numbers, variables, and operators. Anyway, click OK, and if we keep this checkbox, new line checkbox, this means after printing this message, our program will move to the next line. By clicking OK, we see that we have this step inside our program. Now the time dimension sees that we have done our program using two steps. The first is the basic component, the basic program component, and the second step is this message. We can run the program and you see this output on the screen. If you want to see the output like in console window, we can do this by clicking program then debug option, which is like we can get with Control and D. Okay, and we see that we have our cursor at the next line. If we want to print another message, we can do this. But now, let me tell you or teach you how we can do this using the keyboard, because using mouse is slow. It's useful if we want to explore something, but if we want to work, it's better to use the keyboard, much faster. So at the steps tree, where our program is a group of steps, I can go to the location where I want to add new steps. I can select the parent step, which is statements, or I can select the previous step like print I love programming. Now I will start by selecting the print text component. While being in the goal designer window and while being selecting this step, I can just press the letter B using the keyboard. And by pressing B, you will see that the print text component is selected. If I return like this and redo this to see the result, by just pressing B while being in the goal designer, our letter will be in the search text box inside the components browser window, and the print text component will be selected. I can see this, and all I need is just pressing enter. Now, after pressing enter, I have the print component interaction page again. It is just a data entry form where I can enter our data to our component. I can enter the text, select if it's a literal or expression. So let us write something like, I am happy to start this course today, like this. After writing the message, what I need to do? Do I need to click OK button? No, we will not use the mouse again. I will just press Ctrl and W. By pressing Ctrl and W, I mean I am done with this window. So let us do it. Press Ctrl and keep pressing it, then press W, and you see it. You see our new step inside the goal designer. Our new step that prints some text, okay? How to run the program? I can do this by pressing Ctrl and F5 like this. If I want to see this in the console window, I will press Ctrl and D. I love programming. I am happy to start this course today. Okay, simple start. Now let us print something different, like doing some mathematical operations. Let us some numbers. So print, and I want to have the result of 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus like 2000. Okay, and let us see the result of this. Oh, look, we see just what we have written. I want the result of this. Okay, I want to modify my work. At first, press Alt J to be in the goal designer again. And at this step that I want to edit, I will press Ctrl E, which is like control and edit. Okay. Now what I want here is printing an expression, not a literal. So I will select expression, press Ctrl W, press Ctrl F5, and I see now 2023. It is our year now. Ctrl D, we can see this in our console window. Okay, now if I return like this, I can see our steps one by one. If I want to read the program like in the order that it was created, like I started by printing I love programming, then I'm happy, then 2023, and so on. Okay, let us now stop here. It's just our first step. We learned how to use the print text component. We learned how to do this using the keyboard and the mouse. And do this yourself. Try some expressions like different operators here, and let us see what we will do in the next lesson. Thank you very much.